Alright my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're going to talk about PSSR on the PlayStation 5 Pro, because it seems that Digital Foundry is out there doing their best to try to hold up NVIDIA's DLSS by going out of their way to like really show you that PSSR is not really gonna make a difference on certain games. So yeah, this is a damage control video for PSSR. So all right guys, Digital Foundry will always go out of their way to nitpick every single thing that they can possibly find to come up with. We're talking about Silent Hill 2, we're talking about Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and what was that other freaking game? I think there might be another one that they're talking about. Let me see. Somebody just oh, and Alan Wake 2. Okay. We need to look at this from a certain point of view. Alan Wake 2 on the PC has some very, very high ray tracing experience that like literally cripples most cards. Jedi Survivor, that game has literally been broken since it launched, period. Like, it's been broken on every single thing that I've ever tried it on. It's not stable on PC, it's not stable on freaking consoles. It's literally just been a broken game since launch. Clearly the developers do not know how to take advantage of PSSR for that game to make it look better. When you try to add in the level of ray tracing that Alan Wake 2 is going to deliver, like, at 30 frames per second, that game looks absolutely incredible on the PlayStation 5 Pro. So I mean, like, what more can you really ask for it? That game is heavy on freaking PC too, even with just regular freaking ray tracing. And like, I would know, I've got I tested a lot of GPUs on that game over the thing. And then when you look at Silent Hill 2, I wasn't even really impressed with Silent Hill 2 on the PC. So I don't know. Like, Unreal Engine 5 to me, like, it can look very good, but I kind of don't like that engine. I kind of don't like that engine. And I'll say that. I mean, I'll take whatever heat I need to for that. But like, there are, I don't like that hyper realistic look that Unreal Engine 5 is bringing to games. Now, when you put Unreal Engine 5 in a game like Fortnite or something like that, it looks absolutely incredible. And there are other games that fully take advantage of Unreal Engine 5 and they turn out looking pretty good. But when you put it in like some of these games, like these remakes or these remasters, with the way, like if you take a game like Silent Hill 2, okay, like I was playing that and I was like, I played that for about 40 minutes and I was like, you know what, I don't like this. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like that hyper realistic look painted over a freaking like an older game. I don't like that. I do not think that looks good. I do not think that that's going to hold up in the long term. To me, like, I just wasn't super impressed with the overall visual quality of that. I think that they should have, you know, maybe went for a more, I don't know. I wish they would have remade that game and made it like an open, like, I don't know. Like, I just, you know, I've never really been like the biggest Silent Hill fan. I do like Silent Hill, but I've never liked it to a point where I'm like, oh my gosh, man, like I gotta have this one. Resident Evil, like, to me, Silent Hill was always like a wish version of Resident Evil. Resident Evil's always been my favorite. I definitely love Resident Evil significantly more. And that game looks incredible on PlayStation 5 Pro. Absolutely beautiful. Resident Evil Village, absolutely beautiful on PlayStation 5 Pro. So these people cherry pick. They go out of their way to cherry pick 3 games that Alan Wake 2, obviously that was my game of the year last year. I thought Alan Wake 2 was absolutely incredible. And the fact that you actually get 30 frames per second at 4K or you know, with PSSR looking pretty good with the ray tracing and everything in there, that's incredible. I mean, did anybody even stop to think or look at like how the performance mode runs on that? I don't have it on PlayStation 5. I have it on PC, so I would buy another copy, but I don't really necessarily have the money to do that right now. There's other things that I need to buy throughout the rest of the end of the year, so I'm not going to go picking up a second copy of Alan Wake 2. But, you know, when I look at a game like like Star Wars Jedi or Star Wars. When I look at a game like Star Wars with the ray tracing enabled, like Digital Foundry showing you, I mean, how does the game look in the performance mode? How does the game look running without that filthy garbage ray tracing? That ray tracing on that game is broken. It's absolute garbage. So how does it actually run in the performance mode? Are you getting a 4K looking image quality on there? I don't have that game on PlayStation 5 either. I bought that game on the Xbox and I bought it on PC. It looks just fine on Xbox Series X, so I'm pretty sure the PlayStation 5 is doing, or PlayStation 5 Pro is doing significantly better. It's only when we try to get into these third-party ray tracing experiences that people are like, oh my gosh, the PSSR. Who cares, man? What you're looking for is the performance mode at 4K. Is it looking good? Is the performance mode actually able to do more for that game? I literally just got done playing. I'm actually uploading or making a video right now for GTA 5 on the PlayStation 5 Pro that is running at 4K, 60 frames a second with the ray tracing in that performance RT mode. Now it's running 4K and it's smooth and it feels good and it looks incredible. So yes, there's a lot of power to the PlayStation 5 Pro. Do I think that PSSR is going to solve every problem for every developer out there? Absolutely not. It doesn't even solve it for developers on freaking PC. So, I mean, you've literally got 4090s having to use upscaling and other things just to run these games, and that is a $2,000 GPU. So yeah, it's pretty easy for me to defend a $700 console that has already, in my opinion, I have over 300, let me check. I have over 300 and something games on my PlayStation 5 that I have already checked probably for. Do you know what it did for Neo 2? Neo 2 looks absolutely incredible in its 120 FPS mode. Let me just see how many games I have on this PlayStation that I have bought in console storage. 382 games, 382 digital games that I have bought on the PlayStation 5. So when I look at that number, 382 games that I get to play enhanced on my PS5 Pro because I bought them all digitally. I didn't buy discs or anything like that. They're all digital games. That's worth it to me. If it's not worth it to you, don't buy it. If a ray tracing mode on a PlayStation 5 Pro is gonna keep you up at night because Digital Foundry said don't look good to them, I don't care what Digital Foundry says, period. Like, I literally don't care what they say. They've told me so many times and led me astray so many times that I just don't care. Like, why would you let somebody influence your decision or tell you what you like? Man, that's like one of the most depressing things, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, since I've started this channel, that is one of the most depressing things that I've seen in the comments section from people in the community is when they come and they tell me, well, Digital Foundry said, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys got to start playing these games for yourself and start, like, since I broke away from watching Digital Foundry and started buying stuff and playing things and putting out my content, look how much happier I've been. Man, I'm able to enjoy a game like Dragon Age Veilguard. I'm able to enjoy a game like Unknown 9 Awakening. Like, I get to buy these games and see for myself. You know, we get this lead up to these games launching with everybody coming out, they're woke, they're trash, they're blah, 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 and just completely doing everything they can to destroy all these games. And like, don't get me wrong, like, I know the developers have done the same thing. They've went out of their way to try to be in your face and try to be like, you know, try to spread their stuff or whatever. And it's like, oh my gosh, man, between the freaking super woke and the anti-woke people, oh man, I think they're both just as bad. To be completely honest with you, I think they're both just as bad. And there's got to be a little bit in the middle. I do like the way that the Dragon Age Veilguard was structured. It didn't force me to engage in any of that stuff that I didn't care about. Like, it didn't force me into it. So I was like, all right, this is cool. I thought the game was pretty good. I liked the overall story. I mean, it could have been, I mean, it was a little cheesy or whatever, but overall it turned out good for me. Like, I didn't have any issues. And the same went with Banisher's Ghost of New Eden. I was like, dang, man, the stuff that was like kind of annoying, it was like it turned out to be pretty cool. Like that was a good overall game. So I don't listen to Digital Foundry anymore. I don't care what they say. I think that they are a cancer in gaming. I do. For the people that actually care about that stuff, fine, whatever. But I don't necessarily think you should take everything they say as like, oh my gosh, that's gospel. No, you shouldn't. You should be able to trust your own eyes. You should be able to buy something and see for yourself if it's something you like. Going off of what they say, I'm not even lying, guys. Like, I'm not even lying. And I'm not trying to take shots at Digital Foundry. They've earned their spot on YouTube. They do a very good job. They really do try to word things in a way that doesn't come out looking like it's console war stuff. They do try, okay? But I do kind of think that the way they cover things is kind of cancer to gaming. Like I do. I think it's a cancer. But every time that I had ever listened to them on a game, or I just defied their recommendation. I mean, I'm not joking. Like literally every single time I defied their freaking their advice, I was like, wow, man, I actually like this. This does not bug me like it bugs them. They pull out these things and they nitpick about them. And it's like, it kind of just, brings like your mindset down for that. But then when you actually get into a game and play it, you're like, wait a minute, dude, this is actually really, really good. Like take, for instance, John Linneman. Gran Turismo versus Forza. And this like still like gets to me to this day. Like clearly Gran Turismo visuals are definitely not as high fidelity and all of that stuff. Like the overall package is not the exact, it's not the same, guys. Forza Motorsport looks better. Gran Turismo looks sharp and crispy because they had to dumb down the visuals just for it to run on VR. And I mean, dude, I have a PlayStation 5 Pro. I literally bought a PlayStation 5 Pro for GT7 in PSVR 2. Like they had to dumb down the visuals to make it run and feel as good as it does in VR. I get it. Like I forgive Polyphony Digital for not cranking up the visual quality for Gran Turismo 7, but then to say that GT7 looks better than Forza, that to me is disingenuous. Like literally disingenuous. Like yes, GT7 looks good. Like you can put it on a 4K TV. It looks absolutely incredible. It's sharp, crisp, does a good job. It's got good color, got good HDR, all of that stuff. It looks good. It looks great. But you're not going to convince me that it looks better than Forza Motorsport, which has higher density visuals, that has like overall better world geometry, better world design, better it's more consistent. Like the cars in GT7 absolutely blow the ones in Forza out of the water, but that's it. Everything else looks last gen. But when you look at like Forza Motorsport, the whole package is improved, from the cars to the tracks to the trackside detail. Everything is improved and it looks better. Cloud coverage looks better, the HDR looks better, everything looks better about Forza Motorsport. It's a complete uplift of the whole package, whereas GT7 is just the cars and then a little bit of, but I'm not upset at Polyphony Digital for doing that, because my PSVR 2 experience is significantly better. Now, if you look at this, my friends, this is my screen, guys. Let me go back to like my game library. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It's getting a 60 FPS freaking patch tomorrow, dude. So cool. And 4K. Nice. So I've been testing GTA 5. GTA 5 is now running at 4K 60 frames a second with ray tracing in the ray tracing performance mode. Then you also have Neo 2. Neo 2, man, I tested this out. 120 FPS. It does look 4K. It's a lot sharper now, but the 4K 60 mode looks absolutely incredible and very, very smooth. Witcher 3, oh my gosh, this is incredible, man. You get an incredible looking image quality out of the Witcher 3 now. Nice 4K, crisp, clean visuals, even in the performance mode. Watch Dogs 2, 4K, native 4K, running at 30 frames per second, looks absolutely incredible on here. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, 4K resolution, 60 frames a second, looks absolutely beautiful. Riders Republic, 4K 60, best looking console version of Riders Republic now. And then if I get in here, I mean, obviously Arizona Sunshine look better on the PSVR 2. All these Assassin's Creed games look incredible, like Black Flag gets bumped up to 4K. All of these Demon Souls, 4K, 60 frames a second, absolutely beautiful now. Bloodborne looks cleaner, a lot sharper, a lot cleaner. This Awaken Astral Blade looks incredible on this console. I need to get a video out for that. AC Competizione looks great. Dirt 4 looks great. Dirt Drive Club looked incredible. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, absolutely perfect now. Everything, God of War Ragnarok, perfect. Everything looks incredible. Like, this looks so good. I mean, Immortals of Avium, oh my OMG, looks incredible. Now that you actually have, like, the power, like Lords of the Fallen, that's an Unreal Engine game, and that one looks absolutely incredible. Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, even Mad Max looks sharper and cleaner on here. Spider-Man 2 looks absolutely beautiful. You're not going to tell me that all these games that I spent 70 bucks for, Need for Speed looks incredible, looks 4K now. You know, you've got all these games that just Ratchet and Clank at 4K with ray tracing looks beautiful. Resident Evil 4 Village, Swordman looks great. Tales of Arise looks pixel freaking perfect now. Rise of the Ronin looks incredible. I mean, Returnal looks absolutely freaking beautiful now. Like, that game was like, oh gosh, it's so blurry and fuzzy. It looks literally 4K now. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? You've got The Witcher 3, Watch Dogs, The Last of Us Remastered 2 looks absolutely pristine. The Callisto Protocol looks incredible. Like, all of these games just absolutely look beautiful. Let me show you guys just a little bit of this Returnal, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Like, this stuff is so improved over the original experience. Like it's just absolutely freaking beautiful. Okay, come on. Where's the super fast SSD when you need it? Super fast, super duper fast. Let's see if we can get in here. Look at this. It looks like super clean now. There's like none of that freaking ugly fuzziness is there. Like, this just looks absolutely pristine. 4K resolutions. Very, very nice looking now. Very, very, very clean. Whoa, what the heck is that now? Like, this game looks so much freaking better now. I mean, obviously when you get by the bushes and stuff, you could still see that, but my gosh, man, like the way this game looks now. Dang. Gotta fight. Oh, I'm not good at this game. This is a game that whipped my booty, but my gosh, this looks so incredible now. I don't know what the heck is going on with this game. Why is it so hard right now? Very, very hard for me. No! Oh, wait. I got a piece of candy block over here. See, like, this game just looks so incredible now. You get like 4K resolution. .4K res, absolutely beautiful. beautiful. I mean, the whole visual quality just looks so much better on this now. Very, very clean, very, very clean looking game. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm talking about. Like the cost of the PlayStation 5 Pro for what it actually does for you and what it actually brings to your gaming, whatever, you know what I mean? Like what are you gonna do, man? Like seriously, you seriously gonna keep playing games at 864p? You seriously gonna keep playing that blurry games when you have the ability? You don't want to go to PC. You want to be a console gamer. You don't want to go to PC, but you want PC level freaking features. You want PlayStation to just give it to you? You want them to just be like, oh, here you go. You can just have it. PSSR. NVIDIA has already put out the cost for upscaling, and yeah, PlayStation's number one. What are you going to do? You guys killed Xbox. You wanted Xbox dead. You got your wish. Now you got your $700 consoles. Shut up and buy it. If graphics and visuals and everything, that's what you want, the best, go buy it. Why are you playing around with a $500 PS5 Pro or PS5 that only runs games at 864p? I thought you wanted the best. That's why you bought a PlayStation. You're going to sit here and cry and complain about PlayStation selling you these consoles for $700 when you wanted the best. Quit crying about it. Go buy your PlayStation 5, and it is what it is. Obviously, if you want ray tracing, get a PC. Go buy a 4090. If you want ray tracing, go buy a 4090. PlayStation 5 Pro easily runs these games in the performance mode at 4K, and they look incredible. I'm 100% satisfied with mine. So if you like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.